Okay, General Manager Luke Garrard, before we head to Chesterfield tomorrow afternoon. Luke, I suppose there might be a bit of deja vu. We were in this situation last year where we travelled to Wrexham with them needing a result to win the league, and it's the same case for Chesterfield tomorrow. So obviously we go into the game as major underdogs, but how are you approaching the game?
Well, the only difference from this time to last year was we was in a playoff hunt and we were in a relegation battle. So it's not as nice to be involved in them potentially picking up the trophy, because we have our own agenda, and that is to get 3 points. They obviously went and got the loss on Wednesday evening. Even with a point, would have probably made tomorrow that little bit easier for us. But their second string is just as strong as their first string, especially when you make 7 changes from their team on Saturday to Wednesday evening. So, yeah, look, we go there with our own agenda. We have a focus to go and get a result tomorrow to ensure that we're getting 3 points on the road.
Yeah, obviously we're not in the greatest form ourselves. It's 4 games without a win. What is the mindset going into tomorrow?
Yeah, look, it's not great. It hasn't been great, and we need to make sure that we park the results in previous weeks, because I still think the performance against Altrincham was a very positive performance. Obviously, the sending off influences the game, but fundamentally we've lost a game of football. So for us, we need to go there fully focused. We've got a team that have had a full week in prep for Chesterfield, and these are occasions you do want to be involved in. You do want to be playing in front of 8,000, 9,000. Yes, for different reasons. You'd like to be playing with a focus of trying to get into the top 7 whilst they're picking up the trophy. But like I said, these are why you get involved in football, to go for days like tomorrow, and we need to ensure that we stick to the game plan and go and get 3 points.
Yeah, obviously Chesterfield have been the outstanding team in the division. The league table clearly shows that. What's your team going to have to ensure they do to get a result tomorrow?
Play at our maximum. Ride our luck. Get the rub of the green, because when you're playing against a side that are playing for the title, I believe a lot goes in their favour, especially when you've got a fan base like they have, and I can imagine it's going to be packed to the rafters tomorrow. So, like I said to the group, every decision may go against you because of the influence of an 8,000 crowd, but we need to focus on what we're doing. We need to focus on how we're going about our game, and we've watched them. They're a fantastic side. He's done an unbelievable job, especially to have the consistency they've had over the course of the season. They've got a squad that is one of the best in the division, the personnel they have in their ranks, but yeah, we need to make sure that we're fully focused and prepared like we have done to ensure that we go and put on a performance to go and win again football.
You mentioned that obviously we're not having the best season in a relegation battle, but I suppose Boreham Wood's always been built on being an underdog club. So do you take any confidence from that going into tomorrow?
Yeah, listen, we've been in this position before in my first season. We've been in it probably 2 to 3 years after that, but with a bigger buffer. And there's a lot of lessons that have been learned. We've got to stick together, have to. As a group, we've stuck together. As staff, as players, as a club, we've stuck together, and we need to ensure that we show that resilience, show that togetherness tomorrow, because, yeah, it's going to be tough. I'm not a fool. We know we're playing the champions-elect, and we need to make sure that we work tirelessly and as a group to go and get 3 points. And the travelling fans that are going tomorrow, we need to put on a performance for them, because they've been fantastic. As are some of the home fans. The away support, I have to touch on the Solihull, was excellent, because they stuck behind us throughout the whole 95 minutes, and we need to ensure that we give something for them to shout about tomorrow, and that starts with just working hard and sticking together.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier the Bushy red card. There's also some bittersweet news for Bushy this week. Obviously got the red card at Altrincham and captained England C on the Tuesday. First, you just get a word on that, and then also how much of a loss is he going to be for the 3 games he's out now?
Yeah, listen, great that he's gone and skippered England C, but I'm the manager of Boreham Football Club. I want him playing for Boreham Wood. Great achievement. I'm real for his family and friends. I watched the game, done ever so well, right side centre half with his left foot, and led his country out, which is fantastic. But yeah, I want him in the team for Boreham Wood to have an influence in us gaining points over the next 7 games, and that's not the case after the red card's been not overturned, which I think's unfair, having spoken to a lot of senior people within the refereeing committee. I don't believe it was a red, and unfortunately for us, that's not been overturned, and we now look at the squad with the Billy Sasses. He's got to come into it now. We've got more than enough in that group to cater for the next 3 games. Bushy's not available, and that's them giving them an opportunity to keep a shirt, especially with only 7 to go. And I want people to fight for this football club, fight together, and to make sure that we're right on it. And as a group, we stick together till the end.